Oh, sweet! A new studio series, The Fallen?
This figure's a $55 leader class? No, this is a leader class. That's right, today we're taking a look at the first movie, Leader Class Megatron. But first, let's address the Beast Wars Ironhide in the room. This figure is huge and was only $40 when it released in 2007. Possibly the greatest year. With inflation, it's more like $56 with lights, sounds, and other gimmicks. But the current leader classes these days just aren't the same. Studio Series ones aren't nearly as big, no gimmicks, no lights and sounds, and are $50. I was able to find this guy for $35 at my local comic book store, but they were having a 50% off deal, so I got it for only $18. Great deal, but I didn't realize when I bought it that it's missing a finger on this hand. The hand that does missing have finger. Great deal, but I didn't realize when I bought it that it's missing a hand. The other hand that it does have is missing one of its fingers, and the lights and sounds aren't working. Bummer, but still a good price maybe? I think the robot mode is pretty great. The colors are mostly grays with black, but it has some interesting gold on it. And the really interesting part is there's some blue all over him to represent the ice that covered, well, the Iceman. I think it's really fun to include that detail, but I would like this head to be a little less blue. He also has these crazy pink wings that pop up. Were these in the movie? I don't know, but I kind of like them. He's got some really nice articulation. We have this shoulder joint and even some like elbow joints here at 2 points. And his arms can move around. We have kind of the same thing on the legs. You can spin that around on a ratchet. Makes a very nice click. Pretty nice on that knee too. Even the feet can move around a little bit. And the fingers can even open up and close all individually. The head can't really move. It's pinned in there. That clicks down. But if you take it off, you can tilt it around. You can get some better posing there. But he's a little hard to pose. I wouldn't touch the legs really. Like he falls down a whole lot. But you can get him into some kind of nice poses. This figure also has a few gimmicks in it. We have on this hand, it seems like you'd push this button and it would like launch out his hand. But according to the wiki, they actually took the spring out that would make that work. But he does still have his chain whip here that you can just pull out. And then you can swing it around. Or there's this black button over here that you can press that'll swing it in and out. Or if you're me, you just do this. Both his hands combine to make the fusion cannon. Not really combining, you're just sort of moving this hand and putting this one in front of it. But it does kind of make a fusion cannon, and you can press this button and shoot it. He's got a really nice transformation here. A lot of big swings, and it is kind of hard to handle with how big it is and how much it weighs. But I didn't expect it to be so complex and for so much to be moving around. It's super clever. There's pegs that are used in different spots in both modes. Everything pegs into place super nicely. It even took me a little bit. Like at first I didn't realize everything pegged in right. But yeah, it's all got some pretty nice spots and nothing's moving around. This leg section back here, yeah, definitely the trickiest part. Because, I don't know, there's just multiple joints. There's a lot of ways it could go. And there's a little rubber thing on like the shin that stops it from moving all the ways. We even got some automorph on the foot there that you kind of twist it and it pulls the foot back into position. And when you're transferring him back to robot mode, the epic finale. How cool is that? The Cybertronian jet mode is pretty epic too. I like how nice and chunky it is. It's got some solid mass that makes it an intimidating jet. Even if in the movie it was a little more like skinny and sleek. But I like it like this. When you press this button on the top, it's supposed to make sounds. He also has all these nice wheels on the bottom. You can have him rolling around, and there's a lot of good, like, nice details on this thing too. In the end, I think this is a pretty nice figure. For the time in 2007, and even now, it's a good one. They might not make leader classes like they used to, but that's not all terrible. You can still find these ones out for sometimes, like I did, even cheaper than they were when they came out. Thanks so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out my Twitter for my thoughts on all Transformers things. And have a good day.